You've probably heard someone say that walking 10,000 steps a day will transform your health, and it's all over social media. You burn fat, boost energy, and live longer. But where did this idea even come from? What actually happens if you walk 10,000 steps every day? And do you really need that many steps to see the same results? I got curious and dug into the research, and what I found was a lot more interesting than I expected. The 10,000 steps a day thing, it didn't originate from a health study. It actually started as a clever marketing move in Japan during the 1960s. A company called Yamasa tried to capitalize on the 1964 Tokyo Olympics by launching a pedometer called the Mampokai, which literally means 10,000 steps meter. The number sounded clean, aspirational, and it stuck. Soon after, the Japan 10,000 Step Walking Association sprang up, which had chapters in all 47 prefectures, organizing regular walks that could be measured with a Yamasa device. Decades later, wearable fitness tech revived it, social media talks about it, and now it's a global benchmark. But does it actually do anything? If you walk 10,000 steps every day, the effects compound fast. Within just a few weeks, your heart starts working more efficiently because it doesn't have to pump as hard to circulate blood, and your blood pressure may start to drop. Over time, you'll also notice changes in blood sugar control. That's because regular walking improves how your body responds to insulin. And because walking is a weight-bearing activity, it also subtly strengthens your bone each day, helping preserve bone density as you age. Mentally, you'll probably feel the difference even sooner. One afternoon walk can ease anxiety, lift your mood, and boost your energy, thanks to a drop in cortisol and a bump in endorphins. And of course, walking can help with weight loss as well. Depending on your weight and pace, 10,000 steps can burn around 300 to 500 calories a day. But what makes walking particularly effective for fat loss is that your body tends to burn a higher percentage of fat for fuel during low to moderate intensity activity, unlike running, which taps more into carbs. So if your goal is fat burning, walking consistently may actually be more efficient than going on all-out sprints. Quick disclaimer, burning fat is different from losing fat. So just because you burn fat doesn't mean that you necessarily lose fat or you lose weight. At the end of the day, what really matters for losing fat and losing weight is being at a calorie deficit, meaning that you take in less calories than you burn, or you burn more calories than you take in. So if you're walking more throughout the day and burning fat and you're at a calorie deficit, then yes, you're more likely to lose fat and lose weight. At the end of the day, consistency is what matters. You might not feel much after day one, but give it a week, give it 2 weeks, a month, and your body starts to adapt in real, trackable ways. But here's the thing. A major study published in JAMA, Internal Medicine, followed older women and found that just 4,400 steps per day significantly lowered their risk of death. Benefits continued to increase up to about 7,500 steps, but beyond that, things started to level off. So yes, walking more generally leads to better health, but there's a sweet spot where the benefits start to level off. Going beyond that is of course good, but it isn't necessary, especially if your focus is on staying consistent over time. For most people, especially if you're busy or new to fitness, aiming for 6,000 to 8,000 steps can give you most of the rewards with less pressure. It's honestly the consistency that matters more than hitting a perfect number. And one of the best parts, you don't need to do all of these steps in one workout. Just moving more throughout the day, something called incidental activity, can get you to your goal. It's stuff like walking during a phone call, taking the stairs, pacing while you're brainstorming, or parking a little farther from the store. These tiny, forgettable moments actually stack up, and studies show they help reduce blood pressure, cholesterol, and even improve metabolic health. You don't need a gym membership. You just need a little intentionality. And let's not forget about your brain. A 2022 study published in Nature Medicine found that adults over 40 who took around 8,000 steps a day had significantly lower rates of depression and anxiety than less active individuals. Because walking boosts feel-good brain chemicals like endorphins and serotonin, it reduces stress hormones and promotes mental clarity. It's not a magic cure to anxiety and depression, but it can be a powerful source for emotional well-being. Walking also stimulates blood flow to the brain. It improves focus, memory, and cognitive function. That's why just getting outside for a walk, even just 10 minutes, can help clear your head when you're feeling foggy. We often treat movement like a chore, but when you look at it and what it does inside your body, it's actually like medicine. The difference is you don't swallow a pill, you earn it, one step at a time. And walking doesn't just improve your lifespan, it improves your health span. That means more years where you actually feel good because your body is healthy. So whether you're hitting 10,000 steps every day or just increasing from 3,000 to 6,000 steps, your body doesn't care about round numbers. It cares about momentum. It cares about habits. So what happens if you walk 10,000 steps every day? You move better, feel better, look better, and age better. But if that number feels out of reach, don't stress about it. The sweet spot is lower than you think. Just focus on walking more than you did yesterday and let it build from there. So if this helped, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. How many steps are you walking today?